Hey, greetings tubers, On Point Gambling, we're back. We're going to revisit the field plus one strategy from Wager Me This. This time we're going to do it as a $100 bankroll strategy. Slight changes to it. We're going to make the field bet a $10 bet, and we're going to go maximum 2 field bets per shooter. So if the first field bet, say that they roll a 5, 6, or 8, you go back out for another $10. If it's another 5, 6, or 8, you're done with that shooter until the dice changes hands. We'll add another caveat for the 6 or the 8. It's shooter's discretion. Say that you want to go out for the 6 or the 8. If you win $10 in the field, you can only place the 6 or the 8 for $6. So you'll have $4 left over. It's up to you if you want to go out on the hard ways. Say $1 each or $2 each for the hard 6 and the hard 8. It's your call for that one. And other than that, if you didn't watch the previous video, the strategy works. So you bet $10 in the field. When it hits, pick a place bet at random and put the winnings from the field on the place bet. And keep doing that every time the field hits. Take the winnings, put it up on the place bet. If a place bet hits with money on it, collect that. And the first time the field loses, when you have at least one place bet established, you're done betting the field. So if you didn't watch the previous video, give that a look. It wasn't a good roll or a good session, and a lot of quick rolls on that one. But we got $100 sitting right over here, and we'll give it a shot as a $100 strategy. So $10 in the field. It is working on the come out. We rolled a 6, so the point is 6. We lose the field bet. We'll bet the field one more time for the shooter. If we don't get at least one place bet established, we'll just wait it out until the next shooter. Well, that was quick. We 7'd out, so next shooter. Yeah, point is 4. We get paid in the field, and like I said, you'll get paid $10 in the field. Pick one of the place bets at random and move the winnings to the place bet. So we rolled an 8. We do lose the field. We have one place bet working, so we'll just let that run. Another 8. 11. 7 out. 3. So in this situation, you can basically keep going out. If you want to hold off until a point is established, it's completely up to you. I would personally just use the winnings and move to a number right away. Hopefully you get lucky and you hit that number and get paid double. 9. So that actually worked out. I placed a 9 and we hit the 9. So the point will be 9. We'll get paid twice. We get paid $10 in the field, $14 for the place bet. You collect on the place bet and you take the winnings from the field and go to another number. Worked to our advantage again. We rolled a 5, so we'll collect another $14. And since it was a 5, that's a no field number. We do lose the field, so we are done betting the field for the shooter, and we have the 2-point numbers to ride out. 9. I'm gonna drop $1 to get 15 for 1. Two. 4. Apologize, the point was 9. We made the 9 on the point. 2 would have lost on the pass line as a come out roll, and now the point is 4. And 7 out. Five. So we lose the field bet. We'll have to rebet the field now. Ten. 11. 2. You pay double. Now you have the option here. You can take the whole, since you won double on the 2, you can take the whole $20 and place a number, or you can go out to 2 numbers. I'm actually going to take, let's go 18 on the 6, and then we'll bet, let's go 18 on the 6. And 7 out. Four. 7 out. One is 9. 4. 3. 8. So we roll the 8, we lose the field, now we got 3 numbers to ride out. Not gonna be our luck. 7 out. Yeah, we do one more share. Yeah, we had a 7 on the come out roll. Yeah, we rolled an 8. So we do lose the fields. And technically that was the second bet for the shooter, so I would sit the shooter out. I don't want to dip into the little bit that we did win. We'll count that up right away. So we're left with $44 out of 100. It's not a bad little system. You are dependent on picking the right place bets, obviously. And the reason I kept going to the outside numbers instead of going to the 6 and the 8 is because it was a lot easier to put the whole $10 on one of the outside numbers since they are done in $5 increments. It's completely up to you whether you want to start with the 6 and the 8 and work your way outward. You just can't take the $10 in this system and go more than 1 unit on the 6 or the 8 unless you want to drop more money, and we're trying not to do that. So that's another idea, $100 bankroll. Once again, this is from Wager Me This. Really good channel, check him out. I'll put a link down in the description. He does a lot of good work for the Craps Nation. And until next time, everyone stay safe, and I'll see you at the tables.